Hi everybody, this is Kayla Wolf and this is Beachbody Basic number 7, and that is work daily to develop you. If you listen to a lot of top coaches, they're going to say the number one thing that helped push my business forward was personal development. And I am jumping right on that train. Personal development has changed me so much. I'll tell you guys a funny story. So when I started as a coach, I signed up for Audible. If you're not familiar with that is it's an online audiobook service or membership that you can get through Amazon. And the way that it works is I got a free first month, or I got a free first book. So I downloaded that book, but of course they have you put your credit card information in. And so I totally didn't think about it, forgot about it. And all of a sudden I realized a few months later that I've been being charged monthly for these audiobook credits that I have not been using. And I realized that, I've already paid for them. I can't get rid of them. So I download some audiobooks. Up until then, me reading a book it didn't happen a lot. I've always kind of struggled with reading comprehension. I get distracted really easily. I don't like to sit down long enough to read a book. Enter audiobooks. I have discovered my soulmate in life. I did not realize how much I loved reading until I discovered a way to do it that worked for me. And so I've discovered that when I listen to books, I retain the information so much better, and I can actually speed up the pace of the audiobook so that I can just fly through books. And so I just start listening to these personal development books, and I'm like, man, these are really interesting. I love psychology. It was my major. I just start burning through these audiobooks, and I love them. I actually counted, it was maybe 2 or 3 years into the process of being a coach, and I had read 45 books. It was something ridiculous. But what I discovered, and I kind of became the audiobook queen, or the personal development queen of our team. People would be like, oh, has anybody read this personal development book? And I'd be like, yeah, I read that a year ago. And I read 5 more like it. So anyway, that was a tangent. Personal development is so important because it helps give you strategies that you can put into place in areas that you're struggling with. It teaches you how to be a leader. It taught me about business and marketing and all this stuff that I had never knew anything about. I work in healthcare. I know nothing about business. So reading all these books have taught me, one, a valuable skill that if I don't know something, I need to seek out the information. And 2, they have created this, they have created a mental toughness and a mental strength that has helped carry me through times of my business where I've been struggling. So some personal development books that I would highly recommend starting with if you haven't already. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is one of my favorite books that I've ever read. Another one is called Grit by Angela Duckworth. Awesome book. Talks about how you can stick to things that are difficult. And also one of my most recent books that I just read that made it into my top 5 favorite books was called Atomic Habits by James Clear. And he actually spoke at our summit conference, but I didn't get to hear him because he was speaking to the top level coaches, but my friend did get to hear him. So I would highly recommend that. You don't have to listen to audiobooks like I do. You can read regular books if that's your thing. But I can tell you so many people say, well, I love reading regular books, but I don't have the time to do it. And I say, you know what? Audiobooks are what saved me in that case. So I cannot stress the importance enough of personal development. And, if you can't afford buying books right away, go on YouTube, listen to videos. If there's something that you're uncomfortable with or you feel like you need to learn more information about, you need to seek out the information. And that is how you are going to propel yourself forward in your business, and you are going to learn more than you ever imagined. The stuff that you learn, it's not only going to make you a better businesswoman, it's going to make you a better mom, better wife. It's going to help you so much in life in general. It's going to make you a better leader. So I'd highly recommend that. So the Beachbody Basic number 7 is work on yourself daily through personal development.